What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Cooley, and you know what time it is. It's Cooley What's Real. So listen up, everybody. I got a special guest, and you know what time it is? It's time to roll to the graphics. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Yeah, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Yo, welcome back. What's real, everybody? How y'all doing today? Now, you know how I do this. Now, since I done upped the game now a little bit now. So I got my graphics on the screen, so I ain't got to do this, all the, disclaimer and everything now. So I can just jump right into the show. But listen, people, I am so happy to see y'all tuned in today. I do have a special guest as always. This young lady, and you know what? Maybe I should do my script, still stay on script things. But this young talented lady that I have on the show today, let me tell you about this sister. She's kicking butts and taking names. As the CEO of K Fields PR agency with over 15 years in PR, with clients like J. Anthony Brown, the actor and comedian. Now, she said his name is Evan Lionel. He's big known time actor, comedian, and writer. And Lamont Faison. And you know what? She has so many more under her belt. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to let her talk about it. So we're going to bring in my girl. Check this out. Katina, you are in the waiting room, about to come out the green room, baby. Welcome to the show. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Let me slow up. Bam, there she is. What's going down, baby?
Hey, what's up? How are you? Hello,
man,
everyone.
I am so blessed to have you on the show today. It's been a minute. I mean, we haven't talked in a while as far as seeing each other, but when I met your sister, you were so inspiring with that good energy. So we just kept in touch throughout the years. So listen, now I'm gonna give you a little quick couple interview questions, and then we just gonna kick it from there because I got to stick to the script and the format so my fans and my followers and my friends get to know who you are. And hey, you might book some new clients after this because listen, people, I always tell y'all, anybody that's on this show, they got good energy. And that's right. All I like to keep around me is people with good energy. So let's jump off into the couple questions that I have for you now. So right. First question number one is, now where are you originally from? And then we'll go into your PR first. Because I'm thinking you from over here, you over there. So just break it down for me.
Right, because I'm all over. I just say I'm from the East Coast, but born and raised in South Carolina. Lived in Philly for a while, lived in Charlotte, North Carolina for a while, lived in Maryland for a while. So I'm just an East Coast baby. I'm all over. And now I'm in the Los Angeles, California area.
Well, you're doing your thing now. So you've been out in the California area for a minute now. So you know what? Just jumping into that, what made you say, I'm going to leave the East Coast and go to the West Coast? What was that change about?
Wow, Waylan, that is a long story, but I'm gonna make it short for you.
So, okay.
A lot of people know, but your viewers don't know. So, welcome, hi to your followers there. I was adopted, so I was in a search for trying to find my family.
Oh boy.
My father and my father's side of the family lives here in the Orange, California area. So when I found my father, I came here to visit, but I always had a dream or a plan to move my business to the Los Angeles, California area. As you know, I would frequent California for movie premieres, parties, all
Right.
kind of different events. And
Exactly.
strangely enough, I found out my father lived here. I have aunts that live here, cousins. So it was
Wow.
an easy transition for me to move my business from the East Coast to the West Coast.
That's that's major. I didn't now listen, I wasn't expecting nothing like this. I just moved out there because my clients went out there. I wanted to be close to them. You just hit me up with a whole listen. So folks, this was not intended. I didn't mean to pull that out of her for the public. You know what? She was so kind to let us know her story. I'm just
It is no problem. I'm actually writing a book about it. I'm writing a book about my journey and finding my family. I'm doing a lot of things with that. I thank
okay.
God I'm actually blessed to see my father and be able to build with my father because my mother passed away. So unfortunately, I won't be able to meet my mother. But
Sorry. Yeah.
my grandmothers are still alive. Aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers. So
Mm-hmm.
I just thank God I was able to finally meet my family.
Biological. Yes.
Before passing on. So it's a
Okay.
blessing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it truly was. I mean, all jokes aside, you know, I guess now I got to shift this a little bit because now, you threw me off a little bit with this one now. So, so I mean, like, where did not gonna say your passion come from, but for you to start your own PR firm, I know you have plenty of years in the business.
Right.
When you left corporate America, if I read your little bio there. So how did you transition from corporate America into doing public relation for entertainers?
That's a great question. So let's back up. So I
Okay.
used to be in TV. I was in TV for like 7.5 years. I was a news producer, reporter, and I started meeting different people in the industry while I was in TV. I transitioned from TV and started doing public relations for, like you said, major corporations, federal government. While I was in Maryland working for the federal government, I
Mhm.
started Utapa PR agency. It was a very clever name, PR agency. It stood for yours, the other person's, and the truth.
Got you.
That's what my agency was kind of built around, my mind frame. So when you met me, my business was called Udapa PR Agency.
Okay.
And while working with the federal government, I still continued to develop those relationships, going to different events, meeting people, just being myself, talking, and
Right.
being, over 20 years in the game.
Yeah.
It's never hard for me to get the business, because I'll approach people and I'll talk and, throw my little pitch out there. And a lot of times I get callbacks. So when I moved here and just, thinking about my branding, and a lot of people couldn't really pronounce Udapa. So I just
Right.
made it simple and changed it to K Fields PR Agency.
Okay. Whoa. So I guess I would say to you then, like, so after you changed the name, of course, it's recognizable because I can't even pronounce Uda who. There we
Udapa.
go. That's all I had to say. So you okay. But I mean, I love the fact of it is that you have this experience in the game. So now, by changing your name to K Fields PR Agency, which is you, how did you go about? Did you already have established clients with you? Because listen, you got some heavy hitters on your squad now. So
Right.
so this before I do that, how was it when you don't have to, I can say it this way. How was it when you got your first big client? And if you could say their name, and when I say that, I'm talking about like a client that came to you and you was like, whoa.
Right. Well, she wasn't a big client at the time, but she's a big name now. So my
Okay.
first two big clients, and they're both big names right now still, was Jasmine Burke and Brad James.
Okay.
Brad James was on Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse. He played Todd, and Brad is in many of movies and TV shows now.
Right.
Jasmine Burke, she was in Drumline 2. She was in Big Mama's House. Now she's a lead on Saints and Sinners.
Okay.
And they were both out of the Atlanta area.
Hmm.
And so, working with them, building with them, going to different events with them, movie premieres kind of led me to meet other big names and other people in the industry.
Got you. So did you now were they on your team before you changed the name and got to you, or were they?
They, they were on the team before I changed the name. And,
Okay.
I notified everybody I was changing the name because when I moved out here to California and just really dealing with some heavy hitters, other people who
Right.
are publicists, other people in the PR game, giving me some great advice
Right.
about my name and for
Okay.
branding purposes. And just so that people can just not only remember me, but remember the agency. So, I
Right.
switched up my graphics and switched up the name, changed it to K Fields PR. Just recently opened up another business called
Uh-oh.
Flavor Entertainment. And so now we're
Okay.
representing clients and music artists. And our first artist right now is Octavian, which is my son. He's
Okay.
hitting the radios, hitting the airwaves right now with his music. And so now I'm going over into that management game of music artists. And
Gotcha.
then my next big client after Jasmine and Brad was Mr. Malik Youssef, who's born and raised in Chicago.
Exactly. Malik, you self best one. That's look. I know him. You know what I'm saying. Malik. Can I rather get on stage? You know, I tell a couple jokes every now and then look, and I can get on the PR team too. You know what I'm saying? I might blow up. No, right. I love it.
And then Senator Eddie Melton.
Oh Jesus, let us pray, Eddie. From Northwest Indiana, it's Eddie Melton. Hold up. See, I gotta watch you. I already know now. That's when you met me and you met Eddie at the same time, right?
Right. See, right.
Well, why I didn't get signed in? I'm just jealous because you just think I take pictures. That's all.
You were a big time photographer. You was already making moves, working with the stars, going to all the events, doing you. So
appreciate it.
You had
it. No, I love it, man. You know what? That is awesome, man. So how long you and Eddie been? I guess I could say a couple years now, right?
Right, since we met at the event, VIP concierge event. Mr.
Right.
Larry. Yeah, I was a speaker there, and that's how we met.
Exactly. Well, you did a wonderful job. See, I'm gonna tell y'all people. See, you better watch her. Now, don't look in her eyes too long. You'll be signing all type of papers. Okay, here you go. No problem. No, I'm just messing. People. No, I'm kidding. A beautiful spirit. Yeah, this young lady is very talented.
I'm so sorry. Waylan, I forgot to mention, I'm also doing PR now for Dope Living TV and Greg Gray. I met Greg the same night.
Are you serious? I'm hanging up. This call is just ended. You just took everybody out of Northwest Indiana. Then I got the mayor. And now I just signed the mayor, Jerome Prince. You just got everybody from Gary now. That's what's up, though. That's dope. Right. I love it. Well, you know what? Honestly, though, you made an impact on not just the celebrities, but everywhere you go. I think when you speak, people listen. You definitely know what you're talking about, and with the years of experience, I think it's easy to say you do a good job when you're out in the public, and you know how to relate to people, and that's what's missing. A lot of I know a lot of people in PR. I don't say I know a lot of people in PR, but some people just even in every field are just not good communicators. They might be good at dictating the jobs and assigning the people. But then there's another part of it. You have to be able to relate to the people. And I think you do a very good job with that, So continue. I mean, your success in its direction. So tell me this now. I got to find out. You and hold on. I want to, I don't want to mess up no names here. So let me get it right. Mr. Evan. I'm gonna say his name, Mr. Evan. Yes. Now, tell a little bit, because I know that he worked with some major people over in the Chi. Now, for you to reel him in, I ain't gonna say reel him in. How did that just happen? You out at an event? He saw you in LA, California. What?
Right. So, of course, I work for J. Anthony Brown, and I do PR for J. Anthony Brown and the J Spot Comedy Club at the time. And J Spot has since closed. We're hoping that the J Spot reopens because that's a pillar in the community in Inglewood, California. So Evan he was doing a regular show there called Def Comedy Jam Throwback. He's one of the Def Comedy Jam originals. Evan is one of the kings of comedy, one of the kings out of Chicago.
Gotcha.
He worked very closely with Bernie Mac, Adele Givens, all of the comedians out of Chicago. Mr. Lionel has worked with. Okay. So he was doing his show at the J Spot Comedy Club. I saw him and I approached him as I approach a lot of, comedians or people in the industry. And, we talked, chatted, and, we decided to do business together. Ben is also a great actor. He was in Mo Money. He's been in a lot of movies.
Right.
So it's been a pleasure working with him.
And so you said that he came up to you. You said you went to him. Let me hear that again, right there. Quick. What'd you say?
Yes, I went up to, I'm a talker, so I went up to
Yeah.
him
Yeah. And
myself.
then she did one of these numbers, fellas. And I hit him, and it was done. Better watch
It was
yourself.
done. It was done. He was like, yeah, where's the contract? Let me sign.
Right. See, I already know. I already know. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that's. I mean, that's definitely wonderful, and that's what I'm talking about. You know, being able to go up to people and relate to them, and you do that so well. And I mean, again, I know, like you said, you went out to LA, but you're in a great market. Being in LA, I know every day, you know, there's something to do, someplace to go, and in that market is tons of talent. So, do you go out?
Right.
Do you
It
go
is
out
a great
searching for talent?
market.
Okay,
Right. It's a great market, but it's oversaturated. It's a great market.
gotcha.
It's oversaturated. And unfortunately, there are some people who are not that great,
Wow.
in the,
Okay,
so you have other people in the industry who were dealing with publicists who kind of just took the money, didn't do the job. Then it kind
gotcha.
of makes it hard on you because you have to come in already trying to prove yourself because they don't know you. You're new to the
Hmm.
area. But
Right.
as I always do, I come in, I look for the heavy hitters. I try to attach my people who are very well known and are already, accomplished in the area
For
to
sure.
kind of get in the door and get in the game, basically.
Okay. So I mean, now where do you since we're in this situation now where the certain actors, you know, movies are not being made, comedians can't really get out and do their thing, you know, as you know, so but your job is still you still have to do your job for them. So I mean, how do you find it now? Is it challenging even more, or is it a little bit easier to get things out with technology and stuff like that? I should say.
It's definitely challenging.
Okay.
Technology, look, if people can't pay, they can't pay. So your pockets are still going to hurt. It's a trickle
Gotcha.
down effect. Comedians can't go out and work and make that
Mhm.
money. They can't
Right.
pay you. If actors are out of work for 2 or 3 months, their family
Right.
comes first. They're going to stop chopping down the tree as to, who they can put off for a while until we come out of
Gotcha.
this pandemic. So it
Okay.
definitely has been a little stressful business wise, but
Gotcha.
I still talk with people and up my game with doing more social media managing the
Hmm.
content, advising people of YouTube, how to get monetized by being a part of YouTube and other things like that. So the
Okay.
social media game is really how I'm continuing to thrive in my business until we can really open back up and get back to business as usual. But I can still place people on magazines, still get people in
Mhm.
interviews and things like that. Um, I'm still getting calls from people who are looking for publicists. There's a young guy out of North
Okay.
Carolina, South Carolina, by the name of Kendrick Bostick. He is a,
Okay.
a new up and coming director, and he
Mm,
reached out to me. I'm
that's right.
constantly getting new people who know about me or have heard about me saying, "Hey, I need some help. Can you help me out?" So it's going good.
Well, that's
It's
that's
still
you
going.
know, that's excellent. But you know, and
Yeah.
this is the thing, you know, when situations like this is when the true, I would just say, true entrepreneurs come out because you have to find a way to be creative to keep your business in existence. And I mean, you definitely, like you said, as you stand on the phone, you're doing what you have to do, social media wise, you're taking on new platforms because in any business, especially entertainment wise, you have to be creative. So I was just going to say to you, like, are you already setting up, you know, new projects? Because I mean, this is the thing. Of course, we don't know how long this is going to last, and then I mean, places are opening up, but then too, the numbers are starting to increase. So you know, I'm preparing myself right now for maybe another one coming down the road in the next month or so. So I mean, I'm not to speak it in existence, but you're paying attention to the signs, you know. So I guess go ahead, go ahead.
The signs are definitely there, Will, and I think that we are on the verge of another shutdown. There are already states that are shutting down again. They reopened, and now they're saying, "Okay, we're going to shut down again." So it's really hard to plan for the future.
Okay.
uh, with my entertainment company, Shot Flavor Entertainment.
Oh, gee.
Right now, I'm working with my artist, trying to get him
Yeah.
prepared so that when we do open, all we
Right.
can do is work with, make sure they're prepared, make sure their, stage presence is tight, that they're ready, so that when we do open, we can attach them to another major artist to open for that artist. But right now, no one
Gotcha.
is really scheduling concerts, so it's just a matter of staying ahead of the game and
Right.
continuing to be prepared so that when we can get past this pandemic and people are really not afraid to get out and we can get out and not worry about being sick, then you're on top of the game. You're already ready.
That's beautiful. I mean, you nailed it right there. So I guess I could say this then. You know, you gave us some good information, and I'm hoping that my friends and fans, and you know, if some of your friends and fans watch this later on, find her. Where can they find you? So I mean, social media, website.
Social media. So you can find me at Katina Fields on Facebook. I do have a public figure page. You'll see the K Fields PR graphic. You can find me on Instagram at K Fields PR.
What?
You can find me on at K Fields PR. So just at K Fields PR, pretty much everything. Katina Fields, K Fields PR. I'm on all platforms.
Okay. Now, folks, she just name the division of your company you just opened up for artists again. What's the name of that?
For music artists looking for management, because I'm already in the PR game. So the PR side of it is once again K Fields PR. And you can reach me at Katina, Katina at kfieldspr.com. The management entertainment side of it is called Shy Flavor Entertainment.
All right, people, listen, I want to make sure you guys tune in and definitely reach out to her. Good people, I vouch for her. That's another, you can, what you call it? You can cash app me on that one. That's another, no, just kidding. Hey, she's great people. Look, I'm just pumping up. That's another cash app. That's another $5 right there. No, but seriously, all jokes aside, wonderful person.
Cash app me, $ K Fields PR.
Oh man, yeah, cash app her too. So I got to pay her now. See what I did? I done opened up a can of worms here. Good people, ladies and gentlemen. Her talent is worth working with, and I'm telling you, I've witnessed her in action as far as her delivery and her conversation. And when we first met again, she definitely captivated me with a good conversation. And she's about that business. Don't let her fool you. I was kidding about the eyes and all that stuff, but seriously, she's about that business. And that's what you need on your team. Somebody that knows what they're talking about and can go out there and deliver. And as she said earlier, she will walk up to anybody she feels that can help her business grow. And you know what? Help you as talent. And that's what I like about it. Very persistent, make it happen. Sister girl, I appreciate you taking a minute out of your day out there in that nice hot LA, being on the show, just giving me a minute of your time.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for having me on and inviting me to chit chat with you. I definitely enjoy your platform, and keep it going. I'll continue to support.
Appreciate you. Now, if there's anything you want to leave with somebody we didn't touch up on out there, so I want to make sure you cover all bases.
Right. No, just wanted everybody to know, like you said, I'm very personable. I'm very humble. I will help anybody. A lot of people think they can't afford PR services or they can't afford a publicist. I'm very affordable. I always work with people. So if you need help, you find yourself struggling, your business struggling, and you need that marketing, that branding, that promotions, definitely give me a call. Google my name, give me a call, or email me, or hit me up on any social media platform. Once again, at K Fields PR or Katina Fields.
That's it. That's my girl. Appreciate you, baby girl. Listen, you stay safe out there, and do your best like I'm doing, man. Stay in if we have to. I just want you to be safe because this pandemic ain't no joke. I know a lot of people taking it for granted, thinking they can just jump out here and throw these parties. I'm like, okay. All right. Not to see it. Not to see it.
I stay masked up. I'm out here in LA. I don't go nowhere without my mask. So I will be safe, and you do the same. These numbers are creeping up. It's no joke.
Yes, exactly. So listen, I'm gonna let you put you back in the green room for a minute. Just hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna close this on out and we're gonna chop it up. Listen, everybody. I had this young lady on the Cooley video show today, which is What's Real. And Katina Fields, you're such an awesome young lady. I'm gonna put her in the green room right quick and close this out. So listen, everybody, what's real? I appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. Every Thursday we doing it like this. And please, people, ask questions. Hey, listen, I want y'all to sit back and enjoy the show, but I also want y'all to, chime in and ask questions as well. Push the like button. Just let me know y'all having a good time. And hey, maybe somebody might want to work with this young lady, join her team. I'm telling you, she's good people, y'all. So as you know, it's time to close it on out. Tune in next Thursday. I got another special guest for you guys. I love y'all for tuning in and watching the show. It's What's Real as always. Waylan, Cooley in the building, and we're out. So let me go ahead and phase it out. You know, as I always say, I got to put my little graphics up here and all that stuff. I'm learning, folks. I'm going to get this down packed one day. And as we close out, let me close her out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, dun, 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 dun.